Although they are seeing so many lions, and they're seeing lions that are, even like as many as four at one time, which is also really bizarre and anomalous. Usually, I mean, if you see two, it's usually a mom and a kitten, or if you see three, it's a mom and twins. But to see four together is also sort of unprecedented a little bit. And a lot of this stuff is documented on like phones and ring cameras and, trail cameras and so.
Mm-hmm.
But I uh, couldn't remember the name of the college, so I had to look it up. But Pepperdine, they're in the Santa Monica Mountains.
Yeah, yep.
Was that last year or 2 years ago? They were shutting down the campus because of mountain lion activity on campus. And this is a fancy pants school.
Oh, big time. Yeah, that's like West Coast Ivy League level.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's the other thing I should kind of note here. I mean, this happened in the foothills, and that Gold Rush foothills region is a real hot spot. But honestly, it's all over the state that this stuff is happening. Like just increased lion presence and, drastically increased depredation problems with livestock or pets. And then, since 2020, a real increase in attacks on humans. Almost all of them have been kids under the age of like 8. And the reason none of them were fatal is because, it was typically like on the periphery of a park setting or something where there were a bunch of adults around who could, present enough of a enough
Just a
of
presence.
Just a presence, and the cats ultimately didn't kill any of these kids. So that's another reason why this one is so strange. It's most of the attacks are on juveniles, not on a pair of adult-sized males.
Would it take it would take an act of God for California to reinstate lion hunting, right?
Well, they can't because it was passed on a popular ballot measure. The only way to undo that is through a secondary popular ballot measure. So what the state can do, and whether it'll be willing to or not, is, I mean, the first thing that they could do immediately, just by internal policy, is return to the original provision for issuing lethal depredation permits. They can do that.